Put you on pen or put it on your grill. Just eat it. Just eat it. The music industry is cooked. It's so cooked and doesn't even know it. As many of you may know, Sexyy Red was recently called out by the Michael Jackson estate for sampling Beat It without any clearance. But my thing is, what puts us to do that in the first place? To release a snippet of a song without getting any clearance from the person that owns it first. She did one song with Bruno Mars, now she feels untouchable. Sexyy Red has always built her brand on gimmicks, but this was honestly so distasteful. Sampling isn't a new practice in the industry, but there's always rules on when you can use somebody else's music. And for most people, this isn't about paperwork, it's about artistry. The level of innovation and impact that comes with both artists. Despite his many controversies, Michael Jackson is the king of pop and has shaped music in a way that no one else has. His music has stood the test of time and has inspired many artists that have come before and after him. Meanwhile, Sexyy Red is the same girl that came out with lip glosses named Booty Hole Brown and Coochie Juice. The people who we let become famous nowadays is honestly so embarrassing. Sexyy Red represents a problem that the music industry has been having a lot recently, which is sexuality versus talent. To make things clear, sexuality has always played a huge part in music. From artists like Britney Spears to Lil' Kim, people have been making sexual songs for decades. Teen pop stars like Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears were consistently criticized for being too sexual, but the difference is that they relied on other things besides sexuality. They had vocals and choreography and things that drew audiences to their image. Back then, artists would spend years crafting the perfect album and creating music videos to go along with it. There was a budget for performances, costume, and wardrobe. But nowadays, music has shifted from focusing on short potential to focusing on virality. If a song can go viral on TikTok, that's all that matters. I mean, if a song only sounds good on TikTok but not in your car, is it really a good song? Artists are expected to drop music faster than ever nowadays, really focusing on the quality of music that they're putting out. When's the last time that we had an album that the whole world loved? Even if we didn't all like the artist, we could admit that the album was spectacular. Like The Emancipation of Mimi, or The Carter 3, or Confessions by Usher. We haven't seen that quality of work in a long time, because in the words of Beyonce, people don't make albums anymore. They make flash-in-the-pan moments. Back then, lyricism meant something. You had rappers like Lil' Kim who was saying the most sexually explicit things, but her bars were immaculate. And you had innovators like Missy Elliott who was making the most insane videos. I mean, that woman really said, I'll put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And then she reversed it. Back in the day, sampling music was considered paying homage. Now it feels like a gimmick to get attention. Many people often question if the music industry is declining or just evolving. But I honestly believe it's just in the middle. We still have great artists like Beyonce and Adele, but the standard for newer artists has transformed drastically.
Music and the music industry used to be like this small elite club where you had to be good at what you did in order to be in this club. Like you couldn't get in here if you didn't know how to sing on key. Couldn't get in here if you didn't know how to really play an instrument. Couldn't get in here if you really didn't know how to mix records together. Now, you push a button and anybody can do it. So this club is not elite anymore. Anybody can come in now.
And not to sound like a hater, because there are still talented artists nowadays like Billie Eilish and Coco Jones. But now it's all about who can get the most viral moment. Part of this shift is our fault as a society, because we started prioritizing controversy over art. We stopped caring about lyricism and talent. And Lil' Kim's flow on Crush on You was top tier. Today, what's really hurting the music industry isn't the lack of talent, it's the lack of standards. The past decades demanded excellence, creativity, and originality of their artists. This era is all about staying consistent and staying on people's minds. Artists don't get time to think anymore and craft new ideas. This is why we keep getting recycled ones, because they know that they'll pass their assignment if they copy someone else's homework. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.